Welcome back to Techi. In this video, we will understand about witness server for Exchange server database high availability. Here we will learn about what is witness server, why it is needed, and how it works, and also we will understand the best practices for the witness server in a multi-site DAG. So first of all, let's know what is witness server. Basically, witness server is not an Exchange server. It's a Windows server used by DAG to maintain the quorum. And if you say what is quorum, in Exchange you can think quorum as a minimum number of servers needed online to keep the database running smoothly. And this witness server can be a domain joined file server. Why is it needed? DAG uses a quorum model to determine the majority. You need an additional vote to break a tie if you have even numbers of DAG members, and the witness server provides that extra vote. You can think it as like if two people arguing and needing a third neutral person to make a decision, that's the witness server. Also, let's see, when do we need it? It is always required with even number of DAG members. Even if you have two members, you must have a witness server. For odd numbers of member, it's not used actively, but it's still configured. Where should it be? It can be on any Windows server in a same Active Directory site. And make sure that domain controller or Exchange server itself is not recommended for the witness server. And it should be accessible by all the DAG members. If DAG members are not able to access the witness server, there will be issue. So it should be available to all the DAG members. How does it work? Basically, DAG creates a folder share on witness server. For example, like C DAG witness. It's a shared folder and it uses it for the witness log files. If a DAG member fails, remaining members consult the witness server to decide who should hold the active database. Let's see the example scenario. Here we have two Exchange server EX01, EX02 in a DAG, and the witness server we have witness 01. If Exchange 1 fails, EX02 checks with the witness server to gain the majority, and if it has a majority 2 out of 3, like EX02 has a 1 vote and additional 1 vote is added by the witness server, so majority 2 out of 3. In this case, the DAG will stay active and the databases will be activate on the EX02. Also think in this way, if there is no witness server and one Exchange fail, there will be a 50-50% chance like EX01 is down, EX02 is live, but there is no majority of vote. So in this case, the DAG will fail and databases will be dismounted. So that's the need of a witness server. When we add the witness server, we get the majority of vote when we have a even numbers of server. Now we have a majority of vote like 2 out of 3, which makes the DAG active and databases are still mounted. Let's also have a look on a witness server in a multi-site Exchange DAG. If you have a 2 or more Exchange server in a site A and same 2 or more Exchange server in a site B, and the witness server in one of the site, usually it should be in a site A. This is a condition of a extended DAG. It works on the quorum basis. DAG uses the Windows failover clustering and it requires majority of votes to maintain the quorum. And each DAG member has 1 vote, like EX01, 2, 3, 4. Every Exchange server has a 1 vote, and the witness server adds an additional vote if there are an even number of members. The quorum required in this scenario is a majority of at least 3 votes out of 5. Let's see the site failure scenario. If a site A goes down, we have a EX01, EX02 and the witness server in a site A. And in the site B, we have a EX03 and EX04. Now we have only 2 vote active, EX03 and EX04, and that is not enough for the quorum because quorum needs at least 3 out of 5. In this scenario, the DAG will go offline and the database will be dismounted. In this situation, the manual intervention is needed in a site B. we have to remove the other members like ex01, ex02 from the DAG, and then we will have to activate the site B and mount the databases. If site B goes down, we have ex01, 2 and witness server still alive. That means we have a 3 votes, and in this situation DAG remains online automatically. Let's also consider some important notes and best practices. You can place witness server strategically. Place the witness server in a primary active data center because that site will have an automatic quorum during failovers. And if that site fails, manual steps are required to activate the passive site. Consider a witness server in third location. For automatic failover between two sites, use a file share witness in a third neutral site. You can use the Azure as well. By putting it in a third location, it helps to avoid the split brain condition and eliminates the need of manual failover. Also, you can use the DAG mode. DAG mode is a data center activation coordination. It prevents the split brain when WAN comes back after failure. It ensures only one data center activates the databases. Also, you can use the alternate witness server property. You can predefine a standby witness server in the second site. That is very helpful for planned failover or disaster recovery. For any help and assistance on Exchange 2025 high availability solution, you can feel free to email us at info@techiejack.com, and also you can join the TechieJack on Telegram. I hope the video was informative. Let's meet in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell icon to get notified whenever I post new content.